Greetings, guys. Trust you had a good day. Welcome to today's episode on the review of the book, The Power of Positive Thinking by Dr. Norman Vincent Peale. Today, we'll be looking at the chapter 3 of the book. The title of the chapter 3 is How to Have a Constant Energy. The first thing the author says in this chapter is that by supplying attitudes of faith to your mind, increases your energy. Yes, because how you think you feel actually has a definite effect on how you actually feel. So if you begin to think in your mind that, oh, I am weak, oh, I cannot do this, oh, I cannot do that, that's what plays out physically. If you have attitudes of fear, you sure do know that that will hamper everything you do. But when you fill your mind with attitudes of faith, your energy is increased and you are able to carry out tasks effectively. Another thing the author emphasizes in this chapter that he also emphasizes in previous chapter is being in constant connection with God. This is another way to have a constant energy. For you not to be fluctuating, they call it mood swing. For you to have a constant energy, you must be in constant connection with God. Little wonder the scripture that says, in him we live. That means in him we have vitality. In him we move. That means we have dynamic energy. And in him we have our being. That is, we attain completeness. Acts 17 verse 28. So this tells you that when you are in contact with God, you are a full being. Wholeness, vitality, and everything you can think of. This is just like the clock scenario. When you remove a battery from a clock, the clock stops to function properly. It is the same thing with we and God. When we are disconnected from God, we tend to malfunction. We do no longer function properly. But when we are connected to God as the battery to the clock, we function properly. This goes to say that the maintenance of a sound spiritual life is important in having a constant energy. Another way the author tells us to have a constant energy in this chapter is to make sure that your spirit, soul, and body are well taken care of harmoniously, that no part is lagging behind. We have talked about being in connection to God, that is spiritually. Then, solically, we have to make sure that we keep a sound mind. And in the previous chapters, we've talked about how to keep a sound mind. And now, talking about the body, you must make sure that your body is in well shape. How do you do this? You exercise continuously, you undergo the proper rest needed, that you sleep for the adequate hours you are supposed to sleep, you drink the adequate amount of water you are required to drink. So all of this segment, your spirit, soul, and body must be well taken care of harmoniously if you must have a constant energy. To wrap up the book review, another way to have a constant energy is by getting your emotional faults corrected. You want to say, how do I mean? People who have psychological or emotional conflicts tend to break down. They tend to keep a very low energy. When you accumulate hate, when you accumulate malice, you discover that your mind gets disturbed, messed with, and you don't tend to function properly. Doing away with energies such as hate, jealousy, malice, and all those bad energy. If you must have a constant energy, then you must constantly shut out bad energy. I trust you've been able to learn something from today's episode on the book review. Thanks for staying tuned. Do well to like, drop your comments, your questions, and your reviews. Do well to save, share this video, subscribe to our channels, follow us on all our platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye!